What's up, YouTube? It is the old Bayside geocacher here, Brian Katona, back with another geocaching adventure with Stick Sport Girl and special appearance by Mrs. BA herself again. We are doing today's adventure at Trap Pond Part Deaux. You know how I like to use those French numbers. So we're back at Trap Pond State Park to finish the second half of the caching there. And in addition, we have another cache at the Bethesda Methodist Episcopal Church where there is some serious math involved. Hope you enjoy the adventure, and at the end of it, quite a nice find out there in the woods at Trap Pond State Park. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Always consider subscribing down below. And you know the BA himself is up on Instagram right here. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoy our adventure, and we'll be back again soon with another geocaching adventure.
This episode is brought to you by Corey Katona and CK Productions for all your audio and voiceover needs. Visit www.coreykatona.com for more information. That's www.coreykatona.com.
Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back in Trap Pond State Park to grab some more geocaches on this fine Easter Saturday. The first cache that we're going to be looking for is called Cypress Point. It's a size small. Right now we're a little less than a mile away from it. And they said that it's an easy walk on a flat trail. It's a small camoed PVC pipe container, and there's a lot of nature that we'll be able to see on our walk, so we'll navigate and come back when we are close. So we're actually going to have a seat on our way to our caches here, and this is a regular size. It says it's a nice walk through Trap Pond. It says that we're about 340 feet away. The hint is an X marks the spot. So we gotta go into the woods to get closer to our cache. So we will navigate and come back when we have found it. Alrighty. And Mr. BA spotted it. A nice big old ammo can. So that's always nice when you got a little bit of a walk through the woods to go and grab it. So we will open it up.
Yep, we got it there.
Got it, Dean. What did she say?
All right, she's going to sign the log, and we'll go on to cache number 2.
Welcome back. We are still in Trap Pond State Park, and we're looking for Monster T laying down on the job. Let's see. It says a fun grab, short walk down a beautiful trail, then short walk off trail through the woods. Few logs, no briars. It's a regular size. The hint says you shouldn't need one, so I guess it's fairly obvious once you get there. Like I said, we're about 300 feet away, so we will come back when we get closer.
Mr. BA found it.
There he is. Mr. BA, making that
I was
find.
looking at that tree stump over there. I thought maybe it'd be in that one.
Great idea.
All right,
Alright,
there's
let's sign the log and we'll move on to our next
Stick
cache.
Sport Girl, sign it, picture, and go forward.
Alright, so the cache that we had to meander back through the woods and take a look at the marsh on the way here is called Bat Can. It's a size other, and they said the person found this cache container inside another ammo can placed nearby, but they made it out of this container. They made this container out of that. So, the hint is scrambled, but as you're walking along the path, you can see that it's just kind of hanging out there on the tree. So that was that. That was a nice little walk. So we'll sign the log, and I think there might be one other one on this path, so we'll continue down it and try to grab that. We're still in Trap Pond State Park, and we're looking for a cache called Water Spout. It's a sized other, and this cache description says, enjoy the walk through the woods. If you approach this one from the right direction, it is a very easy walk. So I would say that the walk that we done was not too bad. It was probably an easier, not like through the swamp that's behind us. I mean, that's probably what they mean.
Well,
Here is the swamp behind us.
Going through the swamp.
No swamp.
Yeah. The hint is scrambled, but well, I think we're close enough that we'll be able to figure out what it is once we get close enough. So we'll come back when we're a little closer.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bison tube.
I'll let you get back there.
Yep.
You got the right shoes on for that. Thank you.
There you go, stick sport girl. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
That's a different one.
You saw it from up there, Mrs. BA?
Well, when you were going down there and you said you saw it, I thought I saw something. I wasn't sure if that was it or not.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get this
Here.
log out. So,
No. Here. Just I got a key.
oh, it's pretty tiny.
It does kind of blend in with everything.
It does, and especially if you were to kind of look at the marsh.
Yeah, but I could see the, what are those, the tie?
Yeah, like the zip tie. So we are back at Cypress Point, which is what we were originally intending to find first, but then I took it the wrong way on the trail. So we found some other ones first. So Cypress Point is supposed to be a small camo PVC pipe container. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of cypress trees. I don't know if you can see it quite on the video, but when we get closer, you'll definitely be able to see it. It's a size small, and right now we're about 125, 130 feet away. It's going to be a little bit closer to the water, so we're going to navigate down there and come back when we get closer.
Right, and that's trap pond in the background.
Yes. AA came in at the right angle and was able to make the grab, and you can see out towards the back of me the nice cypress trees. So we got a nice little view here for the cache spot. So we'll sign the log and we will continue on our way in Trap Pond State Park.
She's going to sign, and it was hidden in here. Nice opening in a tree trunk. Good geocache hide spot.
So we are now in a different part of Trap Pond State Park. So we have seen a lot of Trap Pond State Park in the past couple of weeks. So there's two caches here. There's one cache that's actually part of a geo tour, the Captain John Smith geo tour, which does a whole bunch of caches in the Chesapeake Bay area. And this one, we are going to need to look at some signs to get some information to get to the final place. And there's also FSC 2011 Trap Pond here back in the cemetery. So we will be looking for both of those. So first things first is we're going to have Mrs. BA. She's going to do her thing of writing down the clues that we have so that we can get our final coordinates here. So, alright, so let's see, I'm going to scroll down to find this. Okay, so, alright, so we have A, B, C, Mom. We have A, and then B, and then C. And then D, E, F, G is going to be all one thing because it's going to be a date. And then we're going to have T, U, V, which is going to be one thing. And then X, Y, Z, which is going to be one thing. Okay, alright, so first things first, A is, so this church is the Bethesda Church. And that's the Bethesda Methodist Episcopal Church. So we have a combo church here. Okay, but the first thing that we're looking for is A, and this is the number of windows. Do not count the glass at the top of the door as a window. So the number of the number of windows on the church, I guess.
All right, and then there's one up top there too. So you got 10?
10. Oh yeah, 11, I think. 11? Because there's two little ones in the back.
It says do not count the glass at the top of the door.
I didn't.
No, that right, but that's a window up there. Right?
So I counted 10 around, and then that one's one more. Okay. So do I write that down? For A?
Yeah, that's what it says. Okay, so B is the number of chimneys.
Oh.
Okay, this was a little ball. You have to earn this one. One. Oh, is that one on the other side?
B is the number 2.
Yeah.
And then C is going to be the number of characters, not just letters, in the name above the door.
number of characters. 16 without the periods and 18 with the periods.
So that would be 18 then, right? Because it says with its characters. Okay, and then we write down the year that the building was built.
I think it was 1870.
1879.
And what is that? What number is that?
DEF.
Oh, okay. 1879. Okay.
Yep. All right, now you get to do math, Mom.
Okay.
The math queen. Well, we will have to.
Or
okay,
each
so
separate one.
You need to let me tell you what it is. Okay? TUV is, here, I'll read it out, but you can write it if you need to. So on TUV, it's parentheses A times C, and then plus DEF.
C plus DEF.
So it's 18 and then 180, 198.
Okay. 198.
Okay.
A times C is 198 plus DEF 1516. 214.
Well, we're going to see what happens. Okay, so then XYZ is going to be more math.
So TUV is 214, right?
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. And XYZ is what?
Okay, it's going to be A plus B. So here, look at it here.
A plus B in parentheses.
Yep, and then times C, and that's
C.
all in parentheses.
Okay.
And then plus DEF. Or DEEF, I'm sorry.
DEF.
Yep.
Wow.
I know, they
People don't
really...
know math, they might have trouble here.
Well, this is why I brought you two, because you're good at math. So
A plus B.
Is
A plus B is 13 times C is 18. There you go, Daddy. You could do that
13
one.
times 18.
I can do it, but plus DEEF. D.
But I don't know where Dad's calculator is. So
16, 17, and 24. I think that's what this is. It's 13 times 18.
13 times 18.
D.
13
E.
times 18 is 234.
16 is 234.
That's what the calculator says.
234 plus 24 is
258.
Okay. To find the final north cache coordinate, add TUV to the last three digits of the listed north coordinate. So...
Oh, so you don't actually add them together, you add those numbers. Probably.
I don't know if I actually understand what you mean, but okay. So here's the coordinates. So you add TUV to this point 022.
I have no idea.
Yes. So we'd
So
be,
do you add 214 or do you add the total
7.
of it 7?
I would add 7 to make it 029 instead of 022.
Oh.
Because that's
It
close.
says to find the final north cache coordinate, add TUV to the last three digits of the listed north coordinate.
Okay, then we can try both of those and see.
I have no
So
idea.
okay, but we can try both of those. In we know what TU and V are. We could add it to point. Make it 216 or 029. I don't.
I'm saying 216. I
Yeah,
don't
that doesn't make
understand
sense. It was 0.022.
Right. We add that. O. We go O plus 2 is 2.
Yeah.
2 plus 1 is 3.
that.
4 plus 2 is 6. To make it's one of two ways to. No, just tell them what we had to do.
Okay. So what we had to do was we had to figure out, we were given the numbers when we were doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z, all that stuff. And we had to add, at the end, we had to add T, U, V, and X, Y, Z, those numbers together. And when we did that, we had to replace that with the coordinates that were given to us for this particular cache. And then when we did that, we got a new set of coordinates, and that will lead us to the cache.
Right, which it had to add to 61, and the question was it? Did we add it to? Do we add just the sum of those together, or to each one of the digits? So it was a little complicated. We edited that out because we went back and forth and we figured it both ways. But we did get a checksum of 61, which is what we needed to get to. So we have the final cache coordinates.
everyone. So welcome back. So this is where it is, the geocache. So what we had to do, you saw that we were doing our matching up the letters and the numbers and doing all the math for the Captain John Smith cache. And when we did it, there was a checksum, and we did the numbers a bunch of different ways, and they all got the checksum. So we
did it 2 different ways, and they both added to 61.
Right. So we were like, this is a little odd. So we checked a couple of different places. First place, we knew it definitely wasn't there. Second place, we were like, yeah, I don't think that that's exactly where it is either. And then we finally came back here, and we found a spot here in Trap Pond State Park, which is where we are. We are still here. We were here all day. So we found this cache right under a bridge that's going over the marsh. So yeah, so we had to work very hard to get this cache, but it was alright. So we did our little challenge to get the coordinates for the Captain John Smith Geo Tour cache, and now there's actually a cache in here that's part of the first state cache grouping of caches, which comes out every year in Delaware. So this was from 2011. So, and it's this little brown box in here, tucked away. So that's a nice little quick find here in the cemetery, and we'll be respectful of all the graves, and we'll sign the log, and we'll come back once we get